Hello everyone, it's Volume here, bringing you CPC Season 7, Week 1 Team Builder. So let's get right into this. So we're playing, I believe, the Red Spark Vikavolts and their coach Dolphins Squared. So we have the team matchup on the right, my team on the left, so you can see what I decided to bring here, or I'm gonna bring, you know. I've done a couple mocks, and I really like this team for the matchup, though. There are a couple caveats here that can be annoying. So let's just go right into it. So when we look at his team, it's Latios, Infernape, Suicune, Sylveon, Mega Aggron, Decidueye, Galvantula, Seismitoad, Persian, Alola, Weezing, and Ditto. And my team's basically 9 points with a Ghastly. So, I mean, it exists. And the first thing to note is that Thundurus literally outspeeds everything except for Persian. So I'm like, alright, I'm bringing Thundurus. Second thing, Thundurus can basically win the game. So basically this team is built around trying to set up Thundurus to win the game. The problem is, with my team is not very defensive, so it's hard for me to play defensively. I can have, like, my low tier mons are basically my tanks, and I can bring, like, Scizor as a tank, or, like, Lando as a tank, basically. And I've done some interesting things to deal with this matchup. Galv can be super annoying for my team to deal with. Tox spam is annoying. Like, there's a lot of things that are annoying about this team. But yeah, so let's go. Like, Latios can, so what they can do on the right, but you guys can't see this. So like Latios has like could be Combine, Colbur, Roosty, Fog, AV maybe. It could be Scarf. That's a possibility. Like a Choice Specs. I don't think it's gonna do that. Infernape could be set up to Sweep or Choice Life Orb. I don't think my team is like my team can basically deal with a lot of setup options. Though I'm afraid if it does set up still. So I don't want it to set up, but a lot of the strategy I've seen trying to build around this in my prep is that when I'm in my mocks, people want to trip down my team because my team, like the problem with relying on Infernape is that I have an extraordinarily offensive team, so like my team basically tears apart most walls, and so most people don't have the adequate tank to deal with my team. So then I have like a whole bunch of threats, like Nihilego runs through the team if Mega Aggron's not there. And like Infernape sort of checks out. He doesn't have a Volcanion switch really. Thundurus runs through his team. Hoopa can run through his team. Like it's not great. So I have stuff. So like I have that to play with. And let's see. So that's basically people's plans to wear down my teams revert like and clean up with Infernape for the most part. And then Suicune is either Combine or Rest Up Toxic or some weird set like that. I mean, I don't really want to see Combine. It would be annoying, but Thundurus can set up on Suicune, so it's not the best of Pokemon, but it's sort of annoying to set up with Thundurus on Suicune. And then he also has Persian in the back, which can clean up. And it can also bring a tank back from full health. So that's not optimal. But the important thing about Persian Alola, right, which is what it is, does not get Pursuit. So Trap, Hoopa, Unbound. So that's important to note. Let's go back. So it's like, and then Sylveon could be Wish Patch, Combine, or Specs, or Heal Bell. I'm not really expecting Sylveon. I really don't think it has a great matchup versus my team. Scizor kind of hard checks it. A Volcanion deals with it super well, and like Sylveon's not going to really be able to break through that. So I don't think it's a great bring. I think there are better options, but it still could come. I haven't seen it in my mocks. So Mega Aggron is really annoying for me to deal with. I had one mock where someone didn't bring it. I didn't think that was good, though I did lose the mock because I don't think I had my team as set up as I wanted to. I got beat by Weezing, but I'll get into that a little bit later. So Mega Aggron is super annoying. It could curse setup, but then it doesn't have coverage to hit everything, so it needs Comfey can wall it if it doesn't have Heavy Slam. Volcanion can wall it if it doesn't have Earthquake. Lando can wall out if it doesn't have Avalanche. Scizor can wall out if it doesn't have Fire Punch. Or like it also gets Ice Punch. Mega Aggron gets Ice Punch. So but people like to bring Avalanche a lot. I think Ice Punch would be better because it's more consistent, but I mean Avalanche is still okay. And like Thunderous also beats it if it doesn't have Ice Punch, but so it's probably gonna have Ice Punch. But like I'm basically afraid of almost like 4 attack aggron. The thing is, he can't bring full out attacker aggron because then I just one shot it with like Volcanion or Lando and I outspeed for the most part. So he has to bring some form of tank. So that's the effect. But I don't really have a good switch into aggron because it kind of can deal with everything, especially 4 attack aggron. I don't really want to deal with that. Decidueye is another one I didn't see. I was like Defog, like a Baton Pass, there's SD and stuff. But like it's again, I don't think that's a great matchup into my team. Like everything sort of beats it. It's a ground resist for Lando, but like he already has other stuff to deal with that. He's like Latias and I don't know. I mean his Earthquake switches aren't really existent either. But he also could bring Weezing with Levitate. There's some options. And he can bring defensive mons that will sort of deal with Lando. But yeah. Then he has Galvantula, which can be super annoying. It can be lead, sash, webs, and just set up. So like I can't really lead Lando. And as you can see here, I have Scarf Lando. But it can be Specs or Scarf to clean up and just or to destroy my team. Which Galvantula is super effective against my team. I think it's a great mon versus me. I don't really have the best answers to it. And then Life Orb can be annoying, and Life Orb gives him the option to switch up his coverage moves, which makes it really painful for me to try to switch around. So I have to like play really safe around this thing. And Bug Buzz goes through Substitute, which is important to note for a later point. I mean, I have Sub Hoopa, I believe. So, and then he has Seismitoad with, like, could be, like, other Z mover. I mean, I'm pretty much expecting Z Persian, Z Parting Shot, basically. But Seismitoad is, like, going to be tank or rocks if it comes. It can sort of deal with my things, but, like, I have Grass Knot on Thunderous and HP Grass on Volcanion. I have the move coverage for it, so it's not like, and it kind of gets one shot by that, even if it has Rindo. So it's not the best. And we talked about Persian. That's not going to do that much. It can knock off it as U-turn. It's his fastest mon. It's the fastest mon in this match. So, but it's not going to be doing that much damage. Furco's annoying ability, but it's not the worst. And then he has Weezing, which is can be a tank, but like previously when I was playing this, I didn't have a great way to deal with it because I don't think I had, because it's hard for, I didn't really have a way to deal with the. There's a thing I'll talk about. Like, Persian and Weezing was super annoying to deal with Hoopa. Because Hoopa walls Weezing, my Hoopa set. Like, I'll explain. We'll get to it. But Ditto is just for, like, the anti-sleep, basically. Scarf anti-sleep. And just to make sure I don't, like, you can sort of, like, scout my sets like that. And I don't think Ditto's a great bring, but, yeah. And now let's get into what I actually did to match up against this team. So, I brought Lando for first of all, I brought Scarf Lando. So it's gonna be annoying to deal with for his team. And I just realized my setup is not great, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm just gonna have to deal with that. It's gonna be unfortunate. So sorry about that. I apologize in advance. But we have Rock Slide, Knockoff, U-turn, Earthquake, Scarf, and so I have Scarf Infinite here because it can outspeed everything on his team. That is, like it basically already outspeeds everything, but it can allow me to catch something off guard like Gal, where I can outspeed Persian, which is super nice. I can outspeed Infernape if it's not Scarf. I can outspeed Latios if it's not Scarf. And likelihood is only, like either Latios or Infernape will be Scarf or Gal. So one of those things will be Scarf. So I have to try to play around that. So, but having Scarf allows me to do a lot more. Keep momentum. So I have Knockoff to get rid of items. Rock Slide for I have Rock Slide for a reason. I forgot. Actually, this is interesting. I probably should have Rock Slide. Well, that's good to know. Whatever. And then but mainly I'm gonna be clicking U-turn, Knockoff, Earthquake probably. So I should change that. But anyway, Earthquake is great for beating, like, it's just, I mean, Earthquake, I don't really have to explain this set that much. It's basically just standard Scarf Lando. So anyway, let's go to my Scissor set, my next Pokemon. So I bought fully specially defensive Scissor in this match. So because I want to be able to eat an HP Fire from Latias or like or Sylveon or something, and I need a special tank for this match. It also, I mean, I can eat an HP Fire from Galv, okay, but like Galv's probably either gonna have HP Ice or HP Fire, so this thing is sort of my Galv answer. The Step Thunder is still strong as fuck. And I don't have any Steel type coverage because I expect him to be scared by my Steel type coverage, and it's not like the best to bring, so I prefer having defog because I want hazard removal. I don't want to get hazard stacked. Thunderous and Volcanion. My team revolves around momentum, and it's not great for me to not have stuff. And I have U-turn obviously for momentum, not have to get out of items into his roost because I'm trying to tank basically. Next I brought Hoopa, which is an interesting set. It's again all fully specially defensive at sub, Dark Pulse, Psychic, Energy Ball. I have minus defense on this. I should change that to my plus attack. I'll fix this later. I'm making note of it. But anyway, Energy Ball, Psychic, Dark Pulse, and Sub is what I brought. And Energy Ball is to hit Suicune, and more specifically, it's actually a neutral hit on Persian, and it can help me break Suicune better, basically, at defensive Suicune. Because I can sub up on Suicune if he's not Calm Mind and just kind of sit there and stall him out. And he can't really break me. And Dark Pulse gives me stab, like stab to hit Latias, because I can wall Latias. Because Latias, interestingly enough, I believe, does not get Signal Beam either. It's like a weird move pool. Actually, it might get Signal. I'm almost certain it doesn't get Signal Beam. And even if it does, I can sub. And the point is that I sub on something that he can't do it, and he switches out in Dark Pulses, or not Dark Pulse, but like the thing is, Persian comes in and foul plays me, and forces me out to go into something else. So that's basically what this thing does, but it stops him from sitting there with a tank that I can't beat, and it breaks Wheezing too. So that's basically what it's for. Like for Wheezing, Suicune, I can sub and get a hit on Aggron, sub hit on Infernape. Like he's gonna bring one of those things, so I have to deal with that. Anyway, my carry of this game is Thunderous, which is gonna be Life Orb, Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, Grass Knot, which is pretty straightforward. I'm trying to late game sweep Nasty Plot, kill everything, because I basically kill everything once it's stripped down enough at +2, or like even at nothing. So Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse, Grass Knot pretty much hits all of his teams. So yeah. And then Volcanion here, I have Haze to reset Calm Mind Suicune and deal with that. Toxic is annoying. Comfey helps me deal with that with Heal Bell, but I just have a full HP set just to tank as much as I can, but do as much damage as possible with max special attack modest. HP Grass is for Seismitoad and Suicune. It also, it's for Seismitoad and Suicune because I don't want to bring just HP Electric. Because that's not great. And then Fire Blast, gotta kill Mega Aggron. Team Eruption is just a great water stab to have. So yeah. And then Comfey, my last month, a lot of leftover months I have here. And I have like Triage for the priority healing, and then so priority Draining Kiss, priority Synthesis, and I have U-turn for momentum. It's fully special defensive, I believe, with enough speed to outspeed max speed Seismitoad, probably something weird like that. And so I can just be fast and get momentum with U-turn, and then I have Aromatherapy to get rid of status. Draining Kiss is just my best stab, and Synthesis if I need emergency healing, because Draining Kiss isn't always going to give healing. So Draining Kiss helps me deal with like Lottie, and it can actually help me deal with Infernape too, because I outspeed Mach Punch priority and such, so that's pretty decent. So yeah, that's my team. Perhaps I should edit it slightly, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, so I think we have this match could go either way, but if he does lose his offense, it could be a pretty stellar game. I'm kind of almost expecting that, but it could also be like really fast. But if it's really fast, either I lose really hard or I win really hard. So, because if he sacks things that are his offense, then I can basically just win. If he misplays around his offense, and because like I have a lot of one-shot potential on my team, but it's hard for me to get in and not get punished or like die. So I want to play it safe and try to win with high differential. So this is what I figure my best team is. You can comment if you think otherwise. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the battle. This is Volume signing out.